I'm glad you said that, because for many people, the proving ground is the stage, but they miss that the proving ground first is the track. Let's listen to some of your music and talk about it for instance, because you have 5 songs that touch my heart more than touch my ear.
You know what? I'm curious to know. See, but you know what? I blame this guy for this. You come get in the camera real quick for like 2 seconds, just cause I blame this guy. I knew you was up to something. Yo, man, salute. This is my guy right here. Yo, you set me up. You set me up. I never forgive you for this.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm a play fan. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Heaven to Hell freestyle.
The Heaven.
From Black Hoodie Rap.
Oh, he went there. I chose to sling rhymes with crack to heat the summer up. Oh, I'm super street smart. Maybe I wasn't dumb enough. Okay, so that one, I heard the song. Meek Mill was an artist that I was getting around to liking. I have this thing with artists when they first come out. Like, it started when Lil Wayne reinvented himself. He was out, you know, the Droughts came out, the Carters, the first 2 Carters. I was like, okay. No, I liked him because it's Wayne. I was rocking with Hot Boys Wayne. But I'm like, this reinvention, okay, right? But then it was something about when he went to prison and then he came home and then his substance in the way he wrote his lyrics was so much, you know, haters can't see me, nosebleed seats, and today I went shopping and talk is still cheap. Like, that's like, no, that you have to shine a light on that kind of rhetoric, because it's something happened between the Drought and when he went to prison, and then Carter 4 came out, and I'm like, this nigga's rapping now. Okay? You know, real G's moving silence like lasagna. The average somebody put online, what the fuck does that mean? And I was so annoyed. Wanna know why? Because I'm advanced. I know exactly what it meant. Spell lasagna. You don't hear a G. You don't pronounce a G. And then in the streets, gangsters move in silence, because that's what a G is, a gangster, right? So to me it was simple, but to the average person, what the fuck does that mean? I'm like, that's the problem with, that's why it's okay to pop some lean and make an immature beat and don't nobody know the words, because that's what it's become. So I'm pretty sure the person who didn't get that line was probably from this era. So that's what I'm saying. So to jump back to Heaven to Hell, same thing happened with Meek Mill. When I heard that song, it was like, it was at a time where I was coming around. And then the whole situation happened with him, then Championship came out, oh my gosh, best Meek Mill album I ever heard. That's just me. Something about a nigga going through something and coming out and saying, now I gotta cut this out and start doing this. So that's how Heaven to Hell happened. Heaven to Hell happened with, I heard the track, I heard Jadakiss was one of my favorite rappers of all time, with the newbie, and an old school sample that I love, you know, and then I'm like, alright. So I got the instrumental, and the hook, the dude singing the hook, I forgot it, I know his name, I know his last name, Banks, I can't pronounce it, I can spell it, but I can't pronounce it, I don't want to get it wrong, but I heard the beat and everything just came to me. It happened, and I wanted to be conscious about it. I wanted to be lyrical, but I wanted to be like down to earth, not just a whole bunch of punchlines and jabs. I wanted it to, you know, like, it's the promised land, the Jadakiss sample, if the promised land, heaven to hell, because the niggas that made promises, most of them fell. Either they coffin getting shut and hammered with nails, or they in orange gear, closed up, locked in a cell. It's been a minute since that was like a couple of years ago. So those lyrics are like down to earth, conscious. I wonder if this my life. Hold up. I wonder, is this my life? I really cannot remember those bars. Those are classic bars too.
Yes, they are.
That's crazy. I need to go listen to that. It's been so long since I heard that. Cause like, I just take a freestyle and then throw it out. That's not an original song. It's just something for you to listen to and entertain. But songs are the ones that I care about the most.
But that's odd, because the formation of hip hop is all about pain and struggle.
Right.
All about it. A person had to lose their life for a gang to turn into a band, for them to sing about freedom and life, right. For people to change their lives.
Right.
Even The Warriors, one of the best movies ever made, was about that. Because that was a hip-hop movie before hip-hop really was established.
Oh, yeah.
And it was about the coming together of the different factions of the community through pain to make something better, and they had to kill the leader.
Right.
But you have songs where pain isn't the only thing that has inspired you. Love has as well. Lullaby is a classic.
Yeah.
Talk about, that's joy. Talk about how joy makes you a better MC than just going through pain only.
Oh, dear little Mr. Willie. Many ways to love you. Here's one out of a milli. Yeah, that's fatherhood. That's my, that's representation. I grew up where all of my friends, or the majority of all of my younger childhood friends, half of them in jail, half of them dead. But while we were little, majority of them didn't have fathers. So that was my motivation to say, one day when I have children, I'm going to be the greatest father I could possibly be because of what my friends didn't have.
Word.
So that's how, when you have that mindset and then you're talented MC, it's easy for a song like Lullaby to happen.
Song creation
Okay.
is the key of experience.
Right.
And we judge these new MCs on their songs when they don't have a lot of experience. What has life taught you that made your words eloquent and your delivery punctual rather than just being on a track?
Because when life takes its turns, you learn that certain things that you see, at the average stuff that you see that has shock value in hindsight, it doesn't matter in the end. Like that nice car, Lexus isn't going anywhere. If you handle your life right, you can own Lexus. Gucci isn't going anywhere. I have a quote that says, I'd rather buy Gucci before I buy Gucci. Right? So that's what has made my pen game mature so much, because certain things don't matter. The girl that you're looking at, it's gonna be 10 million more of her if you're just there to look at her. You know what I'm saying? If you're there to fall in love with her, it's just her. That's how it's supposed to be. But if you just want to look at her and blow your mind, all right, brother, well, you do your homework and you get hands-on with what you want in life, it'll be 10 million more standing there. So basically, certain things just don't matter. And that's when I got that, it changed my music drastically. The average girl with the big butt, the nice car, the clothes. And I never really rapped about that stuff because I was always less fortunate. And at the same time, record labels will have you rapping about things to make money later when you're not living that way. Mm-hmm. So realistically, you're faking for the time because it's coming later. My attitude is, if you want me to rap about $1 million, give me $1 million to change my life. For real. Not just some budget where I gotta recoup and pay him, and you. Give me the money. Don't give me don't give me 100,000 and have my song called $10 million when you only gave me 100,000. That's what I'm just saying, figuratively speaking, that's what the record labels are doing to the young artists, because you put a pound of money right there, they never seen it, they come from nothing. And that's why older artists like myself, they not, because I'm sharp, they not going, you can't hit me over the head, you got to pay me. Nipsey Hussle sold his mixtape for $100 a pop and went into that office and said, I'm in control of what what I want. He had the mouthpiece and the team behind him to put him in that position. And God bless the dead, you know what I'm saying? Nipsey was bigger than an artist. He was gonna change some things. And basically he was here to show artists we're worth more than what they give us. Period. So don't be afraid to ask for what you're going after. You know what I'm saying? So
see, the thing with that is this. So now we got to go spiritually speaking right now. Real, once again, is pain and death. Mm-hmm. And you even have a line where you say that we're all custom fitted for our caskets. Mm-hmm. Right? Which means that no matter what it is that you travel, a road that you go through, whatever you claim, whatever you touch, whatever you feel is important, there's always one ending.
You're going in the same hole, you're going to bleed the same blood,
and
the same color. Right.
And at the end of the day, it's your story that dictates how you're buried. Because some people are not even buried, they're left.
Oh, it's crazy. I had a line in there when I say that. I said, Like folks be at your funeral making up nice shit to say about you, and that comes from based off what you're saying. Like, you know, how did you live your life? If you lived a gracious, beautiful life where you help people, you know, not saying that it's not a perfect life, but if you left an impression on people, they're gonna speak on it. They're gonna come pay their respect.
But you can be perfect though. But you can be perfect though.
I mean, what's perfect?
Perfect is balance. That's the definition of perfect.
Yo, where you find this guy at, man?
Well,
Y'all been like y'all hire him in here? Like he here all the time? Like who is this guy?
Perfect means balance.
Nah, you know what? You know when the game, when you trying to win the game and they throw the pick six and take it to the house and the coach throw the playbook up like this game over with. Like where you get this guy, man? Huh? Nah, man, nah, bro. I blame you for this.
Well, do the things going on. Let's uptick it though.
Okay.
You have a classic song called Grandma's Hand.
Okay.
Now, that was the first song I ever heard from you.
Right.
So the impression that you left on me was very high.
Right.
And that's very rare.
Right.
There's only few MCs that when I'm like, yo, I got to hear something else.
Right.
And you did not fail to deliver.
Okay.
Even with your song, No 2, the legends like Push Buttons and Grump, you got Joe Dirt. I mean, you.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah, number 2, my bad. So you out there, and not only have you traveled the many scenes of hip hop by living it and being an MC and being amongst your peers, now you're inspiration through words. Being an orator means not only that you give words, but you change lives by what you say. What kind of responsibility does that put on you? And being a father, and congratulations on the baby girl, because that was the next days when when you perform.
Yeah, salute.
How does knowing that you're a person who inspires through words and a person who inspires through action, how does that make you a better MC than just being somebody who's nice and can rap on a beat?
Because for me, it separates the boy from the man. One, like I said, it's okay to be talented, but you can be talented talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be talented talking about nothing. It is so much better when you have a story. Like when I think of Eminem is probably my, like my number one favorite lyricist, period. Skills, delivery, like lyricist, period. I've heard him out-rap millions of people. But again, to me, his first couple of albums, when everybody was crazy about him, he was really rapping about nothing to me. It wasn't to that third album when he started opening up with Pain a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? Then Till I Collapse, he started giving me the push-up music that I needed. Like that's when the substance started to happen. So, so for me, being able to write songs commercially, lyrically, punches here and there, it meant nothing without substance that would give you a Grandma's Hands, that would give you a lullaby. Like songs like that are like, those are like things that make me. My grandmama was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I lost her a couple of years ago. She used to, when I left the house, she used to pray for me. And I used to be sitting there like, I'm 15, like, oh, grandma, come on, grandma. And she just went before you left the door. And then she would open the door and throw oil on the outside of the door.
She's really spiritual. She's spiritually competent.
On the outside of the door. And I used to be like, yo, my grandmother bugging. But after she was gone, I want to get emotional. But like, the amount of demons that's at my door right now, and grandma is not here to throw that oil. So,
I get it.
So when you're young, you like, grandma bugging. But now, I wrote a song about it. It's called Demons at My Door. I'm like, grandma, where are you?
HeritageHipHop.com and Out the Mud Music Group brings you the classic mixtape, The BC Era. Out right now exclusively on HeritageHipHop.com. The BC Era mixtape features the classics. It's lit.
Place your bets, we next. No need to humble flex. Easy, all it is a grin on the way to the check.
soul food,
Bow our heads and say grace, and thank the Lord that I made it out that grave place. Shit got doubt for me, my mind was in an enslaved state. Crack the cuffs out the box, steaming like a crave case.
and the new single, Again It's On.
Real words, a wizard when pictures painted. I pick up a pen and paper and illustrate vivid statements of what is considered greatness.
Right now, go to heritagehiphop.com and download on the world premiere page the BC Era mixtape. You can thank us later.